that was actually a lot of fun. Oh, hey there! It's Dr. Detroit here. The doctor is in. I'm just playing around on the keyboard here. I'm more of a guitar player myself, but when you have a nice big piano like I have here, it's always a lot of fun to just have a little fun and just kind of do a little improv, on the piano. Which you know what that makes me remember something. So here's something that's rather interesting. One of the things that makes playing on VRchat so much fun is the fact that you need a couple of different things to kind of, you know, put yourself in the right mindset, but also to survive in VRchat. Because not only do you need your personality, and you also need a nice, good avatar and everything, but it always helps to have a little bit of improv skills, a little bit of creativity. In other words, a little bit of imagination up here. And I also think too that it also kind of falls underneath the same category of if it takes too long to come up with an idea, you're overthinking it. So in this special VRchat 101, I'm going to show you how to unlock your creativity, as well as also inject a little bit of improv, whether it be in your role plays or your everyday VRchat lives or things like that. And believe me, after this is done, I bet some of you are going to make some really cool improvisationists and be able to have some more fun on VRchat in a little segment I like to call Creativity and Improvisation. How to. Roll the intro. So improv and creativity, those are two really important things to have, especially when you're here in VRchat. And it's something that I feel like everybody struggles with because you know what? To improv and to also have a lot of cool, things to do. Um, the entire thing about improv and creativity is that you want to make sure to know how to think on your toes, but also need to make sure that you can improv, because improv is something that we can do. Like right now, I'm improving this intro. It's something that I can do, on my toes. I can create a little something here. Like I can do this, and now I have big glasses. Yeah, basically big glasses now. Or maybe these things are not really glasses. Let's say, okay, what do we make from these? Well, we could say that they're kidneys, but I don't think I can show kidneys on a video like this. I mean, come on, with YouTube censoring, can't really do that. Let's see. We can also do. Oh wait, I know what we can do. So like right over here. So these are like No, we are not going to call them that. But what if they were like? Well, what if they were like aliens or something? Like, let's get them some hands like this. So just some hands here, and you get some hands over here. Let's just do something here. We're just kind of doing it on the fly. And let's see. They're gonna get a nice little holster belt. So let's do this. Go ahead and create sort of like that. Okay, so it's more of a holster pack. That's totally fine. There we go. So that's something back there. And let's go ahead and give them some hair. But see, this is basically all improv and creativity. Because I didn't know what the heck I was doing with this. I didn't know what the heck, that I wanted to do. And that's the beauty of, creativity and improv. When you have both skills, you can do almost anything, really. You can do just about anything. Because now look at this. We now have two really cool dude aliens. I think I'll call them I'll call them Bunghole and Dillweed. Something to that effect. But now, say goodbye to them because I'm about to get rid of them. There we go. Having creativity and improv is something that we all need here in VRchat. Because not only does it make the conversation a lot better, but it also can take you a lot further, especially in group instances, public instances, and other sorts of things. Heck, most maps give you a bunch of stuff to help you out with it. Now, I'm going to show you some of it, and we're also going to go to a different world, but more on that in a few seconds. Meanwhile, let's go over to my red board, and I'm going to show you just a little bit about how creativity and improv help you in a different instance. So, going over to my red board right about now. Okay, that's the wrong way to go. Ow. I meant over there. Ugh. So over to my red board right about now. There we go. Alright. Now we're finally back at the red board over here, and you can see we got a slightly different camera angle for this one, so you can actually see what's going on. So, let's talk a bit about creativity. You guys saw a little bit of it when I was making those big old goggles and stuff, but creativity is basically when you can let your mind wander a little bit and make, whatever you feel like. So let's take a look at this. So here's you. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and give you just kind of this neutral look here. So that's you, and a lot of people think that they're not very creative. Well, I'm here to tell you folks something. All of you are creative. In fact, we all have creativity inside of our bodies. Do you guys remember the quote that I gave you back in the Overthinking It video? If you don't, let me go ahead and repost it right here. If it takes too long to come up with an idea, you're overthinking it. And overthinking, as I've mentioned before, is the biggest killer of creativity. So right now, this is a mind that is currently screwed over with a little bit of OV. Or, not OV, OT. So, overthinking. So, you plus overthinking equals, you're just gonna be all frazzled here, and you're just going to be absolutely angry. You're not gonna have anything to really contribute. And the other thing is this. Once you start overthinking, you no longer have any creativity in your head. Because again, you get all these ideas and things that just kind of mush up together, and it creates this gobbledygook of stuff. But now let's do this. How about we say you, now all of a sudden you're a teardrop, so you plus thinking on your toes, or being a fast thinker. So we'll just go ahead and make sort of like a brain, if you will. A nice little brain stem there. So you as a fast thinker, not a fast finger, will equal somebody who can think on their toes and basically be really good. Thinking on your toes is a little bit tricky, but there's a few things that can help you to help you out with this. One of those things is to basically go back and watch a lot of funny media. Now, right away, just because you watch a bunch of funny media doesn't mean that you're going to be that way overnight. You can watch many different comedians, such comedians like the late great George Carlin, Joan Rivers, oh my gosh, there's so many people, Jackie Gleason for that matter, Let's see, who else was also a good one? Phyllis Diller is another great comedian to listen to and also watch. And also the late great Robin Williams. I can't tell you how much I've picked up from that guy. And of course, you guys have probably heard of these people before because, well, you probably remember that Jackie Gleason was the inspiration for Fred Flintstone in the Flintstones, and Robin Williams, he's played countless characters, including the genie from Aladdin. You might remember Phyllis Diller as the Queen from A Bug's Life, and that was, much later in time. And Joan Rivers even had a cameo, well, not so much a cameo, but it's kind of referenced in The Brave Little Toaster if you watch the It's a Bee Movie musical number. But again, having stuff you can actually pull from is very important. So let's go ahead and I'll show you one of the methods that I like to use. So, whoops, hold on. Actually, no, I'll leave that there because it kind of looks really nice. So one of the first things about, improv and creativity is one of my personal favorites. Let's start with the improv section. Well, let's just go into improv because we've already taken a look at creativity. So what is improv? Well, improvisation is when you go off script. So let's come back here to the red board really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and create like a little script here. So let's say that this here is the script, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some old squiggly lines here to represent, the script itself. So a script could be something that says, okay, so-and-so puts this screen up here, so-and-so says, hi, welcome in, or, you know what, wait a second, I got a better one. Let's say it's a commercial for something. So, like, if I were to step off screen really quickly and grab this, which is a box of wheat crunchies, the script would probably have you saying this. In fact, let me get closer to the camera so you guys can actually see this. So let's say that the script is basically for you to go buy wheat crunchies. They are so delicious. Get them at your local store. They are full of nutritional things such as vitamin A, vitamin B, and vitamin C. Part of this balanced breakfast, now located at your local Aldi. Do you see how boring that sounded? How monotone that was? And how, like, just, I didn't even want to be here, it sounded like? Never gonna fly. So instead, improv is basically where you can go off script a little bit and make things sound better. So here's a perfect example. Of some improvisation. Now watch me. Hi kids! Hey, are you looking for a beautiful breakfast cereal to eat? It makes you nice and strong. Introducing Wheat Crunchies. Yes, Wheat Crunchies. The sweet as well as natural cereal that's chock-a-block full of vitamin A, B, and C, and it's part of this balanced breakfast. And guess what, kids? On the back of the box, there is box tops. And if you clip off enough box tops, you can go to Cape Canaveral and have a grand old time over there learning about the spaceships. Heck, you might even be able to train at Cape Canaveral Space Station. So, get a box of Wheat Crunchies today, now located at your local Aldi. Do you see how much better that was? Wow. Epic voice crack, and this is like my 33rd time hitting puberty. Hang on a sec, I need something to wet my whistle with. There we go. Okay, so now I actually got something to wet my whistle with, and so hopefully this will be a little better. What is this? Bubble Cola Zero? Who put this in my goddamn refrigerator? I don't drink this slop. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's much better, much better. Look at this. Tonfa. Much better to drink. If I can get it open. There we go. That tastes really good. Oops. See? That was some improv there. The can wasn't even supposed to do that. I wasn't even supposed to grab the other can, which, by the way, we can actually do this. If I just pull it down from the ceiling. This was the can that I had to spit out because I don't really like I don't really like bubble cola zero because I don't know, something about it just tastes bad. But see that? That's basically a little bit of improv, and we used a little bit of the props too. Okay, you can go too. And we used some of the props. But there's another world that I know of that has a ton of props. And props or pickups is actually very important when it comes to improv. In fact, one of the greatest worlds out there is audience anarchy. If I can if I can find another audience anarchy world, I can probably insert something here from a past audience anarchy deal. If not, then you guys will probably get another video of it at some point. But that's the thing. You never want to stick to the script fully. Okay? You want to make sure that you can actually, have a little bit of time for improv. Because believe me, when your friends see how good you can actually improv, then believe it or not, you'll become the talk of the town. You'll become the host of the whole instance. So now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave this world. We're going to go to a different world that has a ton more props and also has a pretty good way of how we can actually improv and also get creative and stuff. We're going to go to a map called Whose Line Is It Anyway? So, I'll see you guys there momentarily. So we've come here to a really cool world. You ever heard of the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's basically a show where the, Trying again. We're standing here at the... I came in the wrong way again. We're standing here at a very familiar world. Do y'all remember the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? It was a great show, especially when Drew Carey was on it. Basically, Whose Line Is It Anyway is where everything is made up, but the points don't matter. This is actually where all the improv and stuff can happen, and also there's a lot of creativity that happens here. Every single episode had 4 different comedians, and they would be put through a bunch of different paces to basically see who would make the funniest thing. Now, of course, we don't have 4 comedians right now, but maybe in another episode down the road we will. However, I want to show you what I was going to show you here, because remember how I did a little improv with the props back on my home world? Well, follow me backstage, guys. Ta-da! Look at all the props! See, all these really cool props are really, really cool to use, and they're also brilliant to help you with improv. And there's so many different props here that you can use. Using props during your little improv segment actually is going to help your creativity as well, especially when you get a chance to look at them. Here, let's have a look-see at some of them right now. So here we have a couple of different props that we can just choose from, and there's so many different ones that we can go for. Like, for example, here's an umbrella. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Or maybe this thing, now we can, now it's like a little lantern. You can actually use it as like a little lantern and just, look around, or heck, maybe you can dip it in a nice pot of soup and use it as a big spoon. Mmm, tasty. Or, here's a little ball. Let's see, what can we use with you? Oh, I know what we can do. I'm an organ transplant guy, so, no, it doesn't work. Or here, you can even do something like this, but I think it'll actually get you, a few laughs and stuff. Fresh COVID, 50 cents a COVID. Or maybe let's put you out of the way so I can actually grab something here. Or look at this. Let's see. This is probably the ugliest looking pretzel I've ever seen. Ugh, tastes bad too. Or let's see, what else do we have here? Let me come to the front. Here, let's angle the camera around a little bit so you guys can get a better look. Hey, this looks like the biggest pencil I've ever seen. Kind of writes pretty well. Or you know what? Now we have a pair of chopsticks. Which, of course, if we can grab two things at once in VRchat and not have to do it like this, then, you know, instead, this is basically the American way of, you know, using chopsticks. Or heck, maybe these are lawn darts. Of course, you can see they actually stay in place, so that's fine with that. Ooh, look at this. Alright, so let's see, if we put these two like this, then we can do it like, let's see, here we go. So we put the two together, we got, surf's up, dude. I'm ready to do the high winds. Well, maybe this is a boogie board or something like that. Or you know what? Maybe we can make them into the wings if I can grab these the right way. There we go. See? I'm gaining some altitude. Ouch! Jesus. Good thing I didn't hit the camera, didn't I? There we go. And then let's see, last but not least, let's see, what do we do with these? Well, let's see, we got a V for victory here on this. And if we put these two together, let's see. What could we do with these two? Well, we could also do V for victory, or we can do W for womp, or something else. You see how fast I was able to come up with stuff with the props? Here, let's go to the other table and let's see if we can find anything else that would be very easy. So when it comes to using props, you need to think on your head a little, think on your toes a little bit. Because anything here can really be what you want. Like, here we go. This could be a mallet of some sort, or you know what? Today's program is brought to you by the letter T, as in tube. Or maybe we turn it upside down and we get Force Hammer. Or maybe we turn it sideways like this and we got a piece in Tetris. And so we bring in his brother. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, hello. Here we got ourselves a little steering wheel for a bus. Maybe it's an angel ring. Yes, come with me and be good. Don't worry, you had it all along. Maybe this is a giant earring. You know, a little bit heavy, but it works. Maybe it's a belly button ring. Let's see if I can just line this up correctly. There we go. See? Does that make me an e-girl now, or no? I don't think it does. Ouch! Gotta be careful down there. Almost rip that thing out. Or, you know what, too? Onion ring. This could be an absolute onion ring. Or you could even wear this, or you could put it like this, and now you got yourself a little bit of a dog collar. Yeah, pretty neat. Let's see, what else can we use here? Oh! Have I ever told you guys I have a magnetic personality? In fact, I don't even know if this even works or not, but, let me see. I mean, you know, a magnetic personality is, you know, not too bad to have. Especially, you know, when you're doing something. Oops! Sorry. Alright, let's fix the camera a little bit, because that joke didn't work too well. In fact, it kind of fell flat on its face. Let's see what else we have here that we can also use. Now, the other thing too is that most worlds don't have props. So you kind of have to imagine them in your head. But let me see here. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can grab these guys back here. Okay, not... Oh, Jesus, not you guys. I want these cones. I want the party hats. I want these cones, but I can't seem to get to the back portion, so I'm gonna have to jump up on the table. Got them, there we go. Alright, so let's see, what can we do with these 2 cones? Well, now I look like Madonna. I don't think I really want to do that. Or maybe this. Maybe this is a party hat. Oh, party hats! Or maybe this is holding a bunch of flowers. You love me! You absolutely love me! Or maybe it's an ice cream cone. Mmm, vanilla. Like it. Or, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do a few more props, and let's see what else we can use here for a little bit of improv. What we got? Let's see, where is the... Oh, we could use this thing. This one's good for an easy joke. Look at me, I'm Deadmau 5. Or I'm also the new guy of Daft Punk. I'm the one they don't talk about. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night for fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. Man, it's hot in this fan. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Oh. You know, I can always use a nice comb through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you gotta make sure that the fur is nice and tidy there. Ooh, it actually feels good too. Or maybe it's a back scratcher. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Right there. Oh, yeah. That felt good. Okay. And then, let's see. What else can we use here? So many good things here. Or, here we go. Alright, let's see what these would look like. So if I just angle them this way... Let's see, I could be... I am the Mark. I am Orc the Mark. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, cool. So you see, it's relatively easy to, come up with something. But, again, you just have to be one of those people. And just have to have a clear mind and actually have these work. So, now that you kind of have an idea for it, let's see what you can come up with. Especially when you go to do it in your own worlds. So now that you know how to do improv, now would be a good time to go try it out and see what you can do. Improv is so much fun. And you know what? Once you unlock your creativity, and once you figure out how to think on your feet, and also unlock your imagination up here, I bet you that you are going to have way more fun here on VRchat. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any footage from Audience Anarchy, because that world hadn't been fully updated. But don't worry, there'll be some Audience Anarchy footage at some point. But that's going to do it for this episode of VRchat 101. If you guys want to see more of this, make sure you hit the like button, don't forget to comment, and also subscribe. And I'll see you folks next time. Until then, everybody, take care.